Hello everybody, it's Anna here again today, and today we are at Pantasa Franciscan Friary. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Here in Pantasa in North Wales. So come along and join us, you're very, very welcome. Don't forget welcome in Welsh is croeso. So we're going to do some history and maybe some Welsh language as we go around this place. We're at the start of the Calvary Hill walk, and I'll tell you more about that as we go along. But basically the Calvary Hill walk is a dramatic set of stations along a walk, stations of the cross representing Christ's journey to Calvary. Here we are near the start, linked by a rising zigzag rock-lined pathway with a station at each turn and recesses for benches and things along the way. So that's what the Calvary Hill is. So as we go along the Calvary Hill walk, you'll see Alf there up at the top. You'll see these sort of Gothic style recesses, and they're 14 stations of the cross. Some of you who know Alf and myself after following us for quite a while will know that we've been involved in church ministry for since we've been married really, but though not with the Catholic Church, but we do like visiting this Catholic complex of buildings for the peace, really, the peace and chance to just get away in beautiful countryside and think about what the Lord did do when he went to the cross for us many years ago. This friary and St David's Church and the Calvary Hill are or were taken up by the Vincentian congregation just last year, April of 2022. Now, the Vincentian congregation was started in India in 1904, and the main point of their congregation is to preach good news to the poor through popular mission retreats in the parishes, conducting retreat centres and Bible conventions, etc. And now this here is the Vincentian Retreat Centre at PANTASAPH and is now fully functioning, as is Calvary Hill and Rosary Way. We won't be doing Rosary Way, we'll see a little bit of it, but we're just doing Calvary Hill today. And but this church, St David's Church, that we'll see a bit later on in the video, was opened in 1852. What I find interesting is the name Pantasaph speaks of a Catholic past, and in the 7th century St Asaph, who ministered in this region, became the local Bishop of Llanelwy, which was renamed St Asaph after his death. Now, Pantasaph is first recorded in 1536, although it was spelt not as Pantasaph but as Pantasa, at which time it was possessed by Basingwerk Abbey in Holywell. We've got a video on our channel of Basingwerk Abbey if you're interested. But in 1240, Prince David ap Llywelyn granted the church at Holywell and St Winifred's Well. We've got a video of St Winifred's Well on our channel if you're interested. Well, he granted the church at Holywell and St Winifred's Well to Basingwerk Abbey. So it's all kind of connected and all really, really interesting. So as we continue to follow the stations of the cross, there's the culmination there that is called Calvary. Let's talk about the history, because the Abbey lands at one point, as I said, belonged to the nearby Basingwerk Abbey. Pantasa came into the possession of the Pennant family at the dissolution of the monasteries. The land passed down in the family until 1846, when the sole heiress, Louisa, married Rudolph, Viscount Fielding, heir to the 7th Earl of Denbigh, and they both converted to Roman Catholicism and decided to donate St David's Church, which we'll be seeing in a minute, shortly. They decided to donate the church, which they had recently built for the village, to the Roman Catholic Church, and this caused a considerable outcry at the time. But it was accepted by the Friars Minor Capuchin of Great Britain as their mother house and opened in 1852. And the church was designed by T.H. Wyatt and modified to make it more specifically suited to Catholic use. St David's Church and the Friary Complex have all been awarded Grade 2 listed status, and I think well deserved. And the Friary became a large Franciscan retreat centre previously, and the friars returned to live in Denby House, their original home at Pantasa. The retreat centre closed in December of 2017, and like I said, just last year, 2022 April I think it was, it has now reopened as a retreat centre by the Vincentians, originally from India. So that's really good. I think that it still stayed this kind of place rather than being sort of turned into a hotel or something like that. It's really good that it stayed like this. It's a really good wooded hill behind the complex, this area behind this 19th century zigzag path that links landscape stations of the cross, leading to that large Calvary group on the hilltop. It's beautiful, and the stations of the cross are listed also as Grade 2 in the Cadw Register of Parks and Gardens of Special Historic Interest in Wales. So fabulous. Must also mention that the Friary Gardens also house the National Padre Pio Centre. Right at the start of our video, in the garden where you saw those benches, that is where you can relax in the company of a modern Franciscan saint. Situated here in North Wales, the National Shrine of Padre Pio offers a warm welcome to all who visit, whether for a few hours, a whole day, a weekend retreat or longer. You can join in a day retreat centred on Padre Pio, or simply make a private booking, or just enjoy the peaceful garden or the wooded walks, some of which what we've done today. That will take you through the Stations of the Cross to Calvary, like what we've done. There's the Friary there, look, in the beautiful countryside, or you can just simply relax in the countryside. Here we are at St David's Church, and we're just going to take a little look inside before we end the video. Look at that beautiful organ, and remembering the history of what I told you as we did the walk around. But anyway, I think we'll leave it there for today, here at St David's Church in the Pantasa Friary Retreat Centre, which is now the Vincentian Retreat Centre here in Pantasa, near Holywell in North Wales. We'll leave it there. Here's some information if you're interested in anything that's going on here. You can freeze the video. And we'll say ta-ta for now, and we'll see you on the next adventure, or the next Welsh lesson, or the next Welsh history lesson. Don't forget to keep practicing your Welsh, because practice makes perfect. Ta-ta for now. Nostar.